everybody. How's it going? How are we today? How we doing? It's Saturday for me. Hopefully, it's Saturday for you. If not, it's still Sunday. So, we still have, the weekend. How is everybody? Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Let me just double check because, you know, you know, all my voice, my sound issues lately. Just double check that you can hear me. Yeah, no, I got it. Okay, let's see. Can I hear me?
Okay.
I can. Woo! Alrighty then. Now that we've established that you can hear me, we can begin. So, if you saw my stream Tuesday, you know that I was very, very tired. Very, very tired. Extremely, extremely tired. It was a very rough week. I was in the classroom a lot with 1-year-olds, and it's like a battlefield in there sometimes. Friday, though, I was with the babies, and I love the babies because babies, one, they can't move that much, which is great because you set them down, you know they're going to be in that general vicinity. And two, they just have the chubbiest little cheeks. Just want to. The cheeks, man. The cheeks are perfection. I love kids with chubby cheeks. So I was in there, and it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And so Friday was pretty good. I mean, I even had to stay late, and I didn't care because, like I said, babies are fun to hang out with. They're a lot of fun. You make silly faces at them, and you talk to them silly, and they're usually pretty happy about that. That's all they're wanting for in life. They just want that interaction. So I did that, and then Friday was also D&D night, which, oh my god, I loved D&D night. So we ended up so we're essentially party crashing this villa that's having a ball that night. We're not invited, but we forged the invitations. We got in. We're all fancy. I even got a little fancy outfit for my familiar so he looks like he belongs there. And we get there, and the lord and lady of the house are werewolves, which we already knew this. We have a werewolf paladin in our party that wants to kill them because of her like divine order or whatever. So they're corrupt like politicians too, by the way. By the way. And so we get there, and my character is like, oh cool, another thing that we're doing. But the lord of the house, he has this ornate spear that he has with him, and my character has heard description of the spear from my father, who described it in great detail as he lay dying in my arms and said that was what killed me. So I noticed that right away. So I was like, okay, my character's pretty calm, pretty much the mom of the group, unless it has to do with hunting for sport. I kind of like lose it when that happens. And then to see the spear, I was like, oh, okay, she's focused on just killing him. She doesn't care about anything else now. She's gonna take him down. So she approaches him and asks him to dance in front of his wife. She don't care, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sure." So we dance, and there's other party members are trying to like do other stuff, but they haven't done anything yet because they see me dancing. Um, and I was like, I'm gonna have to kick it off because I have a silver dagger on me somewhere, and I was like, I'm gonna have to stab this guy. So anyway, he twirls me around, and as I come back in, I take out my dagger from my side and I stab him in the gut with it, which is pretty freaking awesome. I stab him in the gut with it, and then we, kick off initiative, which was a lot of fun because our little halfling monk of the party, he to be clear, this ball wasn't all werewolves. There's just the Lord, the lady, and then I think like our cousin or son that is with them, who's kind of young, is there, and then there's the werewolf in our party, and then we also have a an NPC that's a were rat that's helping us right now. So there's like five were creatures. Um, but anyway, so we kick off initiative. This little our little halfling monk guy beats the crap out of like the kid, essentially the 19-year-old werewolf. Um, just beats him down to the ground. We're like, he's like probably crying on the ground, like, what did I do? Um, and like I'm still like focused on the guy, and so I tried. I really wanted to do it, but the dice wouldn't let me. I wanted to do lance damage, where it like conjures like necrotic damage for anybody in a 10-foot sphere. It would have been really cool because I would have gotten him and his wife. But it failed. They saved against it, and so I was like, damn it. So as a bonus action, I Misty Step the hell out of there because that's a friggin' werewolf, and I'm not. Well, before I did Misty Step out of there, he did attack me. He slashed at me, and then he bit me, and I failed my Constitution save. So I'm pretty sure I'm a werewolf now, which I think might be a nice advantage for this fight. I'm like, oh, cool. You just, I don't know if I need to ask our DM if it is like right away, you're cursed now and you can turn into a werewolf, or, oh, you have to like work through it and then you're a werewolf. I am a druid, so I'm used to like wild shaping into a wolf, but not a werewolf. So I'm cursed as a werewolf now, apparently. And it's so funny, the paladin in our group, she's like, yay, another friend. Let me tell you about my religion. I was like, now's not the time. I don't give an F about your religion. She's in a blinding rage, my character, right now. So she doesn't really care that she's cursed as a werewolf. She wants to kill this guy. Like, nothing else is going to matter to her until he's dead. Which is a side that not a lot of my party have seen before. Like I said, I'm usually the motherly figure. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I'm very excited for next week. Or not next week, the week after, because we do it every other week. But it's going to be fun. So yeah, lots of stuff, good character development potential. So all right, let's go ahead and get into our character development, shall we? Let me just I get that if you've ever seen Community, the TV show Community, there's the D&D episode, which is one of my favorite episodes. I mean, it's in my top 3. They have so many good episodes. Like there's that one, there's all the paintball ones, there's Remedial Chaos one, which is awesome, but there's also the first D&D one. The second D&D one was okay, but the first D&D one, they like redo the intro to sound like more epic, and I get that one stuck in my head a lot. But okay, moving on. Let's go to here. Uh-oh. Why are you seeing... That is not what you're supposed to be seeing, because I have that move somewhere else. Oh, I love it when it does this. All right, hold please. Let's see here. I'm going to delete this. Screen capture. Delete. Delete. Gosh dang it. I love technical difficulties. Yes, I'm sure. Add Where is it? Screen capture. Okay. Share. Okay. Mm-mm. Oh my god. All right, hold please. So now it's showing. Now it's not. Oh, I see what it did. I have so many overlays. Goodness gracious. Nope. I wish there was an undo button. I mean, there might be, but I don't know where it's at. Okay. Gosh. This one. I want this one. Screen overlay. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Try not to get frustrated. I'm trying not to get frustrated. OBS, stop it. Stop it. Jeez. Wait. Okay, OBS is starting to tick me off. All right. Jesus Christ. So what's happening is it keeps popping up. OBS is not responding. And every time I click wait, it moves the screen. Just really pissing me off. But it's okay. It's okay. All right. I'm going to maybe zoom in a bit here so you can see better. Okay. We'll do that. Okay, gang. Goodness gracious. Better shut it, OBS. Okay. All right. Thank you for sticking by me while my computer is having a seizure. All right. Let's create a new character, shall we? Oh, by the way, let me, before I do that, let me move this. Let me find our spreadsheet, and you guys can see what we got. I organized it and added a whole bunch of stuff. Too much stuff. Okay, so we've got our species here. I haven't technically added all the species to our list, or the classes, but all the backgrounds that I could possibly find are here now. And it just keeps going and going and going. And then I went through all the books that they had in the library and put the book, and then if it offered any new species, subclasses, and backgrounds. So I took all these backgrounds, I already put them up there. So I need to go through and make sure I have all of these up here, and then figure out which subclasses are these. Let me just, anywho. I don't know what that means. My husband's at work, and usually he mods for me and can get rid of spam, but He's not here, so I don't know how to do that, but whatever. Thank you, spam, in my chat. Lovely, lovely. Anywho, so I went through and it's a lot. Some of them didn't have any new species, um, all that jazz. But yeah, no, it's a lot of new stuff. So I am going to be updating it slowly. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll get into another hyper focus and just go to town on it. We'll see. But let's see. So today we got a lot. There's a lot we can do. I kind of want to do something that like I normally wouldn't pick, you know? So let's start building. Yes. Okay. First off, let's pick something. Now, we've only done one of the barbarian, so we should do another barbarian at some point. We've done 2 bards, so let's not do a bard today. We've done 1 cleric, done a lot of druids. As you can see, they're my favorite. We've done 1 fighter. We've done 2 monk, 2 rogue, 2 paladin, 2 ranger, 2 warlock, 1 sorcerer, 1 wizard, no pugilist because I don't have that book yet, 2 artificer, and 1 blood hunter. I kind of want to make a blood hunter like in, because I think I'm a werewolf now, but I'll do that later on my own time. Let's do something different. So that is, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Let's roll a d6 then to see which one we're gonna pick. D6. There we go. Roll 2. So we rolled a 2. So we are going to be doing, I think that's the cleric. It is the cleric. All right. So we're gonna choose cleric. Cleric. Add class. We're going to be at least a level 3. So we get a subclass. All right, so cleric traits. What do we want skill proficiency in? I think probably religion is going to be a good one. And then what do we want our other one to be in? Do we want him to be a healing cleric? Have good insight, persuasion, history? Maybe insight. I think insight would be good. Divine order. Nope, not spellcasting, divine order. You have dedicated yourself to one of the following sacred roles of your choice. Thermistry. In addition, mythical. I have to give a little chuckle because every time I stream, I swear my son comes out and wants to talk to me. I'm like, I only stream from like 10 to 11, bud. Before or after? Before or after, dude. Let's see. So we could do that, or what if we choose protector? No. We like the magic. Okay, so let's choose a spell. Guidance, light, mending, resistance, sacred flame. What do we want? Word of radiance. What's that? Spell details. Burning radiance erupts from you in a 5-foot emulation. Each creature of your choice that you can see in it must succeed in a Constitution saving throw. That one's pretty good. I like that one. What about Toll the Dead? What's that one? A single chime of a Dolores bell is audible within 10 foot. Okay. I think I like the Word of Radiance. We'll choose that. All right, and let's choose our subclass, shall we? So we have a couple of options that we can choose from. We can choose Domain of Life, Grave, Order, Forge, or Peace. Those are the ones that I have access to, I believe. Unless there's more that pop up. Twilight Domain. Did we already do Twilight? Oop, wrong thing. Yeah, we did Twilight. Okay. Did we do... There's also Life, Light, Trickery, and War. Did I put those on there? Yeah, I did. So I do have Trickery. Let's boom, 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 boom. I have Domain of War, Domain of Light. Do I have Death or Arcana? Nope. Life, Light, Trickery, War. Life, Light, Trickery, War. Okay, cool. All right, so those are the ones that we have. So let's just let's do a little peruse here. Life Domain. Which one? Wait, we did Twilight. Okay. Life Domain. Show more. It focuses on positive energy that helps sustain all life in the multiverse. They're healers. I don't know if I want to be a healer, though. About light. Emphasizes the divine power to bring about blazing fire and revelations. They are enlightened souls infused with radiance. That might be a good one for what we have right now. Trickery. Make mischief and challenge authority. It offers magic of deception, illusion, and stealth. They are just a disruptive force in the world, puncturing pride, mocking tyrants, freeing captives, and flaunting hollow traditions. I think maybe my next character that I play will be a trickery domain. That sounds like fun. War. I already know it. I don't want to do war. What's order? Well-crafted laws. Bleh, boring. Grave. Followers of these deities seek to put wandering spirits to rest, destroy the undead, ease the suffering of the dying. Okay. So many I get you. I think for what we have right now, I'm going to go with light. Light domain. So we have Radiance of the Dawn. As a magic action, you can present your holy symbol and expend the use of your channel divinity to emit a flash of light and a 30-foot emanation originating from yourself. Any magical darkness in that area is dispelled. You can also do radiant damage. And then Warding Flare. If someone attacks you, you can take a reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll, causing light to flare before it hits or misses. Okay, yeah. I think that would be good. All right, so let's go to the next thing. Okay, so we are going to be of life. Perfect. No, not life. Undo. I said light. We're going to do light. That's what we're doing. Okay, so I'll save that. And then we can choose these guys right here because I don't think I have any of these. So let's see what we can do. Yeah. Okay. Wayfarer. You grew up on the streets. Etc. You could... But a wayfarer makes sense for this type of Light Cleric. Times when the hunger became over. Maybe. Let me look at the thing. What else we got? A scribe, artisus, a farmer, a guard. What do we think? Charlatan, sailor. Let's see. Wayfinder. Scribe. Maybe a scribe? Or, let's see here. What about a hermit? What's a hermit do? Secluded in a hut or monastery. Yeah, I like that. I like that actually. Let's do that. And let's give them survival. Right, because we're hermits. We are granted battle medic. So if we have a healer's kit, you can expend one use of it and tend to a creature within 5 feet to utilize an action. And then we have healing re-rolls. Whenever you roll a dice to determine the number of hit points you restore with a spell, you can re-roll the dice if it's a 1. Nice. So we get to re-roll 1s. That's pretty neat. And then ability scores. I think we'll just do the 1+1+1. Okay. And then let's figure out which species we're going to be here. We're going to do the hermit. Okay, let's figure out our species, shall we? Sorry, I was distracted. ADHD. All right, what do we want to be? We can be anything you want to be. Let's see. Maybe a bugbear or centaur? Durgar, Eladrin, fairy. Yankee, Kazari. I kind of want to be a Harengon, a bunny. Or we could be a turtle. A turtle? Should we be a turtle? Let's see. I think we're going to be a Harengon. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. They're blessed with a little fey luck, and they often find themselves a few fortunate feet away from dangers during adventures. I think that's perfect. We've got dexterity. As a bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking opportunity attacks. Nice. Confirm. Let's do it. Languages. I think it'd be funny if it was a cleric that spoke Abyssal, but we're not going to do that. Let's see. I don't know. I think we'll just be able to speak Celestial too, since we're a cleric, huh? Let's choose small. Let's be a small boy. We've got hair trigger. You can add your proficiency bonus to your initiative rolls, your proficiency in perception, and then lucky footwork and the rabbit hop. So now that we have that, let's go back to our background here. Character details. I think they'd probably be poor. It's their hermit. They're lawful neutral, we'll say. What else? Alright, let's go with hair. What kind of bunny do we want to be? A white bunny, black bunny, brown, multiple colors. I kind of like the multiple colors, so try color brown, white, black, clack. Oh my gosh, black, there we go. Skin, I mean, pink. Eyes, let's have green eyes. Height, they're not very tall, so let's do 3 feet. And let's say they weigh 50 pounds. And I think he'll be male. And then age, I don't know how old rabbit folk live. Let's say 16. We'll do that. Okay, now that we know that, let's come up with a name, shall we? Fantasy name generators. Alright, let's see if we can find some rabbits. Okay, first off, there's no bunnies. No. There's no... no. There's no... moon rabbit names. What does that mean? Okay, so they don't have just rabbit names, they don't have bunny names, they don't have Harengon names. They have any type of bunny names. I mean, there's the moon rabbit, so we might have to go with that. Although they have animal species names. I'm gonna say no. It's not what we are looking for. I'd really like to make like a banshee sometime. That'd be fun. Christmas elf names, code names, cyberpunk, death names. My name is Death. Detective names, dragon names, ghost classifications. Interesting. Manicore names. Ooh, that might be helpful in my book. If I put a manicore in there, it's an option. Harpy, Hellhound, I think. They've got rabbits. Let's see what they got. Baby Peacho. Julius Freckles. Get male names. Boy. We'll just call him Boy. Sneaky Pete. I kind of like Sneaky Pete, but no. I like Sundance. Maybe Sundance Taylor. Sundance Taylor. I don't know. Quimby, Lorenzo, Beowulf, Bayo Bunny, Popcorn, Dixie, Mittens, Jeffrey, Van Gogh, Captain Marvel. There's Chomsky and then Mr. Chomsky. Let's do kind of like Tiberius. It's a good one. I think he doesn't have a last name. And then we'll just keep that. Apply it. Okay, so we've got that. And then, I think I liked when we rolled. That was fun. So let's do that again. Ooh. Let's do it. Roll. Okay. Ooh. That wasn't a good one, guys. Another 8. It's not good. All right. So it's okay. We're pretty run-of-the-mill. So our lowest here, first off, I think our highest is definitely going to have to be dexterity. And then I think intelligence, because we're a paladin. I think charisma is going to be one of our lowest because we're a hermit. And I think probably well, maybe constitution would be pretty low too. Well, he is a rabbit. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go with it. We'll see how that shakes out. All right. Let's start with definitely this. And I think we're going to do a holy symbol. And then for hermit, I think a hermit, we're just going to go with the gold. All right, let's see what our friend Tiberius looks like here. Character not ready. Then why did it give me the option to choose that? It usually doesn't let me choose that if it's not an option. Okay. Let's see what we missed then, I guess. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That also looks good. Oh, it didn't put my strength in there. That's weird. Huh. Okay, now it should be good. It's weird that it didn't do that. choose character sheet. Okay, armor class is 11. We've got 15 hit points. Our initiative is 3, though. -1 in Constitution and Charisma. We have a +2 proficiency bonus. We're not... Yeah. I mean, not great stats overall, I would say. Religion is our highest one with a +4. But, I mean... Does he really care? I mean, he's a little bunny man. It's a little bunny man. He's got Radiance of the Dawn, the Channel Divinity, Scorching Ray. Let's see what spells he has. Word of Radiance, Burning Hands, Fairy Fire, Scorching Ray. Pretty cool. Fun. All right, let's go ahead and make him on Hero Forge, shall we? Mr. Tiberius. So I think in Hero Forge it's just called Rabbit Folk. Or Rabbit Folk, there you are. Look at this guy. All right, Rabbit Folk. Sounds good. Let's go with the head. Anything on the head we need to change? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything I want to change on the head. What about the body? Kind of want like a more muscular, sorry. Yeah, like buff bunny. I want to buff bunny. Go with the buff bunny. Alright, it's buff. Buff as hell. Alright, tail is good. All that's good. And then he's a paladin. He is wearing light armor or medium armor. So maybe just a chainmail shirt or something like that. So let's do chest. Oh yeah, they got all these new corsets type things. Look at that on our buff guy, dang. Let's see if we can find some. Oh. Kind of like that. That looks nice. Got the armor. I like that. I don't know if I like the hands. I think I want those to be more either covered or let's just cover them. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And legs. Not bad. I never like this little whatever it is that they put on us. No, thank you. A tunic. Don't like the tunic. Okay. I feel like that looks weird though, so maybe like some type of belt. A sash belt. That's better. It looked kind of funky there. Okay, and then feet. I don't think he'd have shoes because he needs his bunny feet to hoppy hop. And then weapons. I don't think we gave him any weapons because he's a cleric, right? Inventory. No weapons. He's got simple weapons. Nothing crazy. Yeah. My dog has his nose pressed up against our fan so I can hear every breath. He's twitching because he's dreaming. Okay, so we don't have any weapons, which is fine. Don't need no weapons or a cleric, man. Let's choose, oh, you can do like, magic, like a spell. Summon spellbook. I don't know if I like that. Summon burning lightning. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think anything that's lightning-y would be cool. Kind of like radiant damage. Lightning bolt. Maybe lightning bolt. Let's change our pose though, because I hate this pose. What do we want to do here? That looks ridiculous. Let's see. I don't know. I'm having trouble finding one that I like. Maybe this one. Just cast it. Our buff bunny. Kind of like that, actually. I think I'll keep that pose. All right, let's go ahead and color our guy here. Tiberius. I think we're not going to go with any of the pre-mades because those all look funky. This one. Sick. Sick. All right, paints. Let's go with paints. Let's do the eyes first. I always like doing the eyes. So we need rodent. Oh, they don't have green rodent eyes. Fine, we'll have to go with brown then. Even though his eyes are both to be green. Don't put restrictions on me, Hero Forge. Alright, we'll go with green, or that. You know what I mean. You know. And then he is a white, brown, and black rabbit. So let's go to hair. Let's go. Should we truffle black? Okay, that looks weird. That, I like that. And then maybe like we make him brown. Do I like that brown? Just looks weird. No, I'm gonna go with this one. My first instinct here. And then do a white around this eye. Yeah. And then do white there. And we'll do maybe black over here. And then this can be brown. Then we can do like a brown, and then one can be black, one can be white. And then for flesh, we need the pinkish color, the fleshy bits. But I kind of don't like that. Maybe this color. Yeah. Yeah. So you have a nose we can make pink? No? No, no nose. No nose? But there needs to be a nose. That's okay. We can just leave it. Oh, I guess eyebrows. Maybe black eyebrows? Or one black and then the other one's white. Yeah. Kind of got a checkered thing going on there. All right, and then his hands are in there. We got to do his feet. Feet. Do brown. Where are you at, brown? Oh, and his tail. And then we'll do his toes. Can be white. His toes can be white. That's fine. Okay, so we've got his fur done. Let's do a stage here real quick. The base. We'll just do some leaves, grass. Yeah, I think I like the grass. All right, back to colors. All right, let's do our lightning next. I kind of like the flame look here. Bright flame. We can do like a darker one down here. That's pretty bright. Maybe like an ice color. Ooh, yeah. That's better. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. All right. And then I think let's do the base. Let's do the rock. Where's the rock? We'll just do rough brown rocks. There we go. And then we'll do the leaves and grass. Do that color, and then that. Are there more rocks? Did I miss some rocks? I think I did. Missed the itty bitty rocks. The itty bitty rocks. Okay, and then do these guys. These guys. Just all the rest of the guys. Okay, did I get them all? I think I got all the grass and all the rocks. All right. So let's do their outfit now. Let's do their. What do we kind of want him to look like? We kind of want light colors, I think, like cool colors. Darks, warms, cools. Majestic mint. It's not a bad color. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so it's kind of got like a minty color going on there. And then we can also do like a blue color. That's too bright. Don't like that either. That's better. Okay. Did it not? Oh, I wanted it. See what it did. Go back. Like that. I wanted it like that. There we go. Okay, so we've got, I really like these colors. They're nice. Do we want to try a purple? He's looking too Easter Bunny with the purple. Supreme Sky. Yeah, we could do that. And then I think what I want to do, I need more mint in the back here. And then we can do more sky here, 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 here. Okay. Okay, I like that. And then I think maybe some type of like metal-y color. Ooh. I like that. Kind of brings that nice contrast. Fills that in there. Okay. I feel like there's a lot here that I'm missing. I think I got everything for his outfit. I did not for the gloves though. So let's do that. And flip it. Okay, and then I think maybe like an antique type gold. Did it not take? I clicked on you. Stay that way. Okay, and then we can do like a gold. No! That's one thing I hate about Hero Forge is sometimes it's really hard to position it where you want it, and it clicks on something else, and you have to go back and fix it. See, like just there. Cool. Okay. All right, let's go back and fix that. Easy enough. Okay. I don't know. Do you think gold's the right call, or should we do silver? Maybe more of a silver color. Or polished nickel. Yeah. I think that looks better, right? I think that looks better. Let's go with that. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. So this is Tiberius. He is our cleric of the domain of light domain. So looks pretty cool. I like him. Looks pretty neat. Did I miss? Looks like I missed some spots though. So let's just finish that real quick, I guess. Just all blue. I just want all this blue. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I got it all or not. It's finicky. You have to change the poses sometimes to really look and see if you got it. But anyway. All right, so there is our guy, Mr. Tiberius. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Tiberius. And yeah, that's our dude. You can zoom out a little bit, get a picture of him. Get a nice little screenshot of this guy. Nice. Alrighty, so that is our guy. Tiberius, he is a cleric, level 3, domain of life. Let me also mark that on our thing here. So we've done this guy here. File, save. And then we can be all done with that. Cool. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed making that character. That was kind of fun. A lot more tame than what I'm used to. I really like making darker magic-based characters, but you know, if you need a good bunny, a good little rabbit folk to help you out, then Tiberius is your guy. So yeah, I think let's see. We will go ahead and raid out. Let me see who is online. Okay, it looks like oh, my computer like froze. All right, let's do I do have one. Let's go ahead and do that then. I'm gonna mute that. Okay, so let's do Eric the Game Master here. We'll raid into him. They're doing a D&D playthrough. It's episode 136, so it's good as place as any to hop in. So go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday. Have a lot of fun and enjoy all the things. So I'll see you later. Bye.